Welcoming Woman here, and today we are going to discuss some of the adjustments that I had to make to my tower that we learned how to build. First one was this 1/2 inch going straight up the center didn't work with the adult plants that I was trying to put into my tower. It probably would work fine because my cup sat properly with it inside of it, and if I'd have put seedlings in there, the roots would have grown around this and it would have been fine. But for my purposes of moving my plants from up there to down here, they're already mature. I ended up actually cutting roots off to get them to fit because they were long and gangly, and that's not bad for them. It actually helps them. They're fine. The other adjustment was I had to use a 1/4 inch tubing to go ahead and snake around the roots and the pots and everything. So attached it to one of these, which was a 1/4 inch, not that big. Had to heat it up first, put it up here attached, and then this set down in there like that. I glued that in. The second adjustment was for stability. Once I started getting adult plants in there, it wasn't quite as stable as what I wanted, despite my sticking the little pump to the ground with its little suction cups, or to the bottom of the bucket. So I used some of this weather stripping. It's door replacement weather stripping, and it fit down in there nicely, and it gives it some nice stability. The third adjustment that I made was a hole in the lid for taking solution samples and also refilling the bucket. That's always helpful. I cut a little screen out, good grief, cut a little screen out to fit over the hole so that it's still shaded in the bucket, and it also keeps the bugs out or anything else that drops down off the tower. So let's take a look. Okay, as you can see, these plants are loving it. They're doing very well. A little trim on their roots did not hurt them one single bit, and they seem to be taken to this new tower just fine. This is where we used the weather stripping and made the hole. Everything is working great. We have a little bit of outside water coming back down in, and it's draining nicely back down into the bucket. And yeah, those are the adjustments we made. Now the next thing we're gonna do is clean that one out and get it ready for peppers, because the heat up there is something they will love. Thanks for joining me today on Welcoming Woman as we do tower troubleshooting and adjustments. Now go get growing.